Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Biden's been in 2 active war zones. Trump's been in 4 courtrooms. He's been indicted in. I don't care what pundits say, Glenn. I cannot imagine this is not going to affect the election if he is in prison or on the way or whatever version, that we're at that point.
Yeah, I mean, Trump is a stone cold coward. Always has been, always will be. I don't see a scenario where he ends up back in the Oval Office. I do see a scenario where he lands in a Bureau of Prisons facility. And we've been talking about how if you don't punish him for his crimes, trying to bring an end to our democracy, you're just giving license to all aspiring dictators to push harder, to be even worse than Trump was. And we can't suffer that. We can't survive.
Glenn is my Justice Viagra, and then you are like Margaret Thatcher on a cold day, and I lose my erection because you're like, Trump's never going to prison. Are you still in your Trump's never going to prison
the way Pablo Escobar went to prison? They'll stick him in his own house, and he'll have hookers and Big Macs all day. I mean, like that, he'll get house arrest. Yeah, I don't see Trump going to Rikers or Rotisburg.
We have lots of federal Bureau of Prisons facilities where we house our cooperating witnesses who are most at risk, like little separate facilities that are apart from the regular prison. We can house somebody safely.
Frangela,
it's easy to do.
I have never wanted to be wrong so
stands
much.
ready to help. They stand ready to serve. Whatever the details are.
We would love this job. We would love this job for America.
We would do it for free.
For free.
For free.
I will dedicate every hour of the day to making sure he's punished.
I would like to see him.
Maybe you can put in a word at MSNBC. Frangela and I, we will host the prison block all weekend with Trump and whoever else is co-conspirators' family, all for free, right? We will work for free. We will host hours.
A block, B block, prison block. There you go.
Glenn, that was a little TV joke and a prison joke.
If you really want to punish him in prison, if you really want to punish him, make him eat the QAnon shaman vegan menu. That's organic, Mr. President. No, I need gravy and cheese and gravy with cheese in it. No, my arteries can't be unclogged at this point. I won't function. No, the 7 inches of plaque surrounding my blackened heart demand it.
Will it be a race between Justice and his arteries?
It's always been a race. Yeah. I never thought Mueller would outrun his arteries. It's always been a race between Justice and his arteries.
Will you be busting out your Trump impression, which is Marlon Brando?
It's my elderly Marlon Brando on amphetamines with a cold. Yeah. I don't know that I'll be doing that. But that's all it is. You do Marlon Brando, and you get a hook on Adderall, and then you give a mucus, and that's Donald Trump. It's not very sophisticated, people, but it's eerily accurate. Live golf. Go live golf, Timothy. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Hello, Israeli. Want to buy a hat?
I mean, $20 for all this, all of it. Frangela, the thing is, like, we do it. We keep saying, we joke like we have to laugh or we'll cry all day, because it really is. There are just such horrible and dark and serious things going on, both here and around the world. But it is our power, right? The ability to laugh.
The Congress is the Bloods and the Crips at this point. I expect the Crips to start fighting themselves.
Yeah. This is the thing, though. The Bloods and the Crips had some respect for each other. I don't see any respect for each other in this fight with the Republicans. They just straight up go in a room and be like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have seriously, Don. Have you heard? I have no idea what's next. I don't know what they're doing now.
I can tell you, chaos.
Oh,
yeah, more chaos.
Okay.
I mean, but keep in mind that Kevin McCarthy and Jim Jordan and Matt Gaetz all share the same pre-existing sedition. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pete in Wisconsin, you're on with the sexy liberals.
Hello, buddy. Every morning.
Good buddy.
Hello.
How you doing?
So I was just, I don't know if you guys ever talking about the threatening phone calls that the Republican Congress critters are getting.
Yeah.
But the point I would like to make is, welcome to a day in the life of rank and file Democrat in the Midwest. We get this stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So while my sympathies extend to these people, to some extent, at some extent, they're reaping exactly what they sowed. At this point. And by the way, with all these court cases going on, have you guys seen any recent Don Jr. videos?
Yes.
He how
oh my
how
God.
many times do I need to say allegedly coked up, Chris? coked up.
Every time.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've got salt and pepper here, but looking at his beard, I don't think that's salt and pepper. I think that's a lot of coke that could maybe fuel a
Allegedly, yes.
moderate-sized rave.
His beard is allegedly like Neil Young's nose in The Last Waltz in that one shot. Yeah.
Francis, Angela, one of our favorite sexy liberal virtual tour moments, wasn't it? When you threw, I think, like a pound of flour in my face when I was playing Kimberly Guilfoyle, when Hal and I played Don Jr. and Kimberly. Allegedly, Glenn.
Allegedly. It was accurate.
Okay. What? Pardon me?
It was very accurate.
Yes. Okay. I love this. Our buddy, our pal, Mark Hamill, has finally found common ground with Donald Trump. Trump, when he said, "I'm willing to go to jail if that's what it takes for our country to win," and Hamill said, "On this issue, you have my complete and unqualified support." I mean, I don't know who else, Glenn, is still buying "I'll go to prison for you." I think all of us are like, okay, good.
Whoa!
Right?
Yeah, and remember that Rolling Stone article from a couple of weeks ago where he is obsessing apparently to those around him regarding what prison conditions will be like for him.
Makes me
Even
happy.
he knows. Even he knows.
That makes me happy.
But at least he won't
I
have
hope
to see us.
it's a whole new thing.
So, Fonnie Willis, it was her birthday, I believe. It's her birthday. And she opened up about the racist threats and attacks she's faced over prosecuting Trump. She spoke at a fundraiser for her 52nd birthday. She said, if you're a leader, you're going to be attacked. There are some days I'm human and I'm really angry or I'm hurt. Somebody would tell a bold-faced lie about me. She said, I think the craziest is that I was sleeping with a gangbanger. I'm like a 17-year-old? Like, what? I like them old. What are you talking about? I mean, the fact that she can still keep her sense of humor, right, and still kick ass, and I was saying, Frangela, I'm sure, black women experience that all the time. People were second guessing her, Glenn, like, oh, I don't know, this might be too sprawling, this whole RICO thing, and if if she fails, then it's going to hurt Jack Smith's case. Well, so far she's only strengthening Jack Smith's case, and it looks like she knows exactly what she's doing, right?
Yeah, because Sydney, it got real close. The fire got real hot for Sydney. And Sydney was like, oh, no, not with this youthful countenance. I can't go to jail like this.
Oh, you can, girl, though. You can.
Lips the Kraken.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. We're black women in America. You really, it's really hard to come up with an insult that's going to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, we've been there.
Yeah.
But
well, she talked about how many times she's been called the N-word more in the last few weeks than last few months.
She's
and
my favorite.
And Angela, as you always say, you're gonna have to do better than that. Heard
Get
that
creative.
one.
That's my problem with racists. They're just not very creative. They haven't thought of a new slur or insult in over 100 years.
Oh, no, that's not true. They find a new one every 10 years. It was politically correct, and now it's woke and social justice. They always find a way to smear basic empathy. But I love Fonnie Willis because Trump plus 18 co-defendants means she's grabbing him by the posse.
Hey, see what you did. Oh, my God, we're all just warming up, Glenn.